taking this one, and all that experience on the court only adds to the intrigue.
Yeah, and it should make for a more polished game overall. More discipline, less mistakes, just high IQ basketball.
And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Pop it forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. And it's Ayton in at the center.
And I like the different looks that Morris can give you. Inside, outside, and in transition.
Booker, and the dunk by Booker.
Wow, that is awesome to see the small man challenge the big man. Sometimes when you jump, you can be taller than the big fella.
Morris outside. The three-pointer, no good. Stolen by Zubac. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Here's George. And Leonard has it in the corner. Right side Jackson. To the inside. Here's Morris. And Morris throws it down.
A really good job by Reggie Jackson just finding the shooter and feeding him.
After being selected first overall in the 2018 draft, some teams question if DeAndre Ayton was worthy of that.
Well, it took time for Ayton to find his comfort zone and all of a sudden became a key piece that nobody's questioning much anymore as an inside rebounder, rim protector, and a guy who can score at a high level when asked to. Hitting that mid-range shot, this is right now probably the extent of Ayton's range.
Here's Jackson. Leonard with no one around. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, a bit ago, Teron Lou and I were able to chat. He wants his guys to focus on jamming the perimeter shooters. He wants hard closeouts, no room to operate. He knows what this team can do if you give them any space on the outside to shoot. And they're going to be determined not to let that happen. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. Obviously, the three ball is a big concern for any defense.
And George wants to compete for titles, especially considering that he's in the back half of his career.
Booker against George. Booker dishes to Paul. Kicks it out to Booker. Another one falls for Phoenix.
This is what you like to see from Booker, just firing with confidence right off the catch.
George looking over the floor. Kicks it out to Leonard. The shot, no good. Bridges with some nice defense. Here's Crowder. Booker in the corner. And the baseline jumper, no good.
I know it's about defending the post and the three-point line these days, but still got to be active in the mid-range area, and the defense gets away with one there.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
The Suns shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
And hey, how about the career for a guy like Jay Crowder?
This guy has played some bully ball, and he doesn't mind playing inside, and I think guys love to have a guy who takes on that physical responsibility to be the tough guy on the team, something Jay Crowder enjoys doing himself.
Now here's Jackson. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Good work down low from the 6'2" Reggie Jackson. Not bashful.
Ball outside. Stolen by Jackson. 3-on-3. Lob pass to George. And it's George finishing it off.
A good chance to see Paul George burst that time.
Ayton against Zubac. On the wing, Booker. Back to Ayton. Stolen by Zubac. Paul against Morris. Crowder with the steal. Paul passes to Crowder. Kicks it out to Paul. Beyond the arc. Rebound by the Clippers. Outside, George. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Fader on the way. Not going to go that time. Now the Suns take it the other way. Paul outside. On the wing, Bridges. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got 3 assists now in this one. Outside, George. He takes it in, and he goes big with the dunk right over Mikal Bridges.
Paul George dunk contest, maybe a little over, but I love to see him get up.
Booker outside. To the paint. Here's Ayton, and Ayton throws it down.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
They set the pick. Jackson kicks to Leonard. Morris passes to George. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
And this is the way to stretch the floor. PG-13 with a good look from the corner, and he nails it.
Ayton a screen on George.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competition.
Yeah, both teams.
Paul George, he's been the guy making things happen for the Clippers. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Clippers.
They're really mucking things up for the opposition, racking up steal after steal, just not letting them develop any kind of offensive rhythm.
Well, they've really attacked off of the turnovers, so leaking out and capitalizing on fast break stuff.
The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Jack. And the shot's good from Crowder.
Don't see that much from Crowder, off the bounce and attacking to make the score.
Jackson against Paul. And Jackson gets it to go.
Now, I don't know if you would consider this, but he's got such a nice touch around the rim. Maybe you foul him there?
Now, Greg, a disappointing ending to the playoffs last season, certainly for the Phoenix Suns.
Well, came in the top seed in their conference only to make a second-round exit after a grueling Game 7. So this season might be revenge time for this group. And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Booker looking around. Here's Paul. Ayton kicks to Bridges. No good on the three. Los Angeles leading by 3. Again, Los Angeles.
Well, a marksman from every spot on the floor. Didn't think you'd say that about Kawhi Leonard coming out of college, but now one of the toughest covers in the league.
Ball outside. Takes it out to Booker. Leaner from distance. That one a little long.
Well, next time he should do a better job, I think, of getting balanced and set up his feet. That just throws your body way out of whack and hurts your percentages.
And this is right around the time when one team might start to pull away.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
Ayton finds Paul. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Marcus Morris picks one up there.
I mean, it's impossible right now to think about a defender not going for that kind of fake from Chris Paul.
He hits the second from the line. Well, Brent, Chris Paul is undoubtedly one of the smartest players in the NBA.
And that's why he's been able to maintain such a high level of play for so long. As one of his teammates said, he has an IQ that's going to keep him on the floor until he's 50.
Pass to Ayton. Bridges outside. Fires it up. Kawhi Leonard comes up with the rebound.
The D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
It's easy to forget about Jackson's bunnies, but he's more than happy to remind you.
1:53 left to play in the first half. Kept alive. Here's Crowder. Back to Booker. Bridges outside. Fires for 3. Phoenix no good that time either.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three. Not quite enough defense that time around, just lucky he was off.
Good ball movement here by the Suns. Dishes at the ball. And it's off the back rim, no good. And stolen by Ayton. Here's Booker. Some solid defense there from Jackson.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Well, more than capable as a defender. Bridges with a great job using his length.
From downtown, yep, it goes, and the Clipper lead is cut to just 5 on the basket from Booker.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Jackson looking it over. High arcing shot. It's hauled in by the Suns. Ayton's got his 6th rebound on the night. Booker the pass to Bridges. From deep three-point range, that's good from Booker on the assist by Bridges.
Well, the mindset of Booker there, pretty solid. He feels like he can make just about any shot, especially the deep triple.
Shakes him. Leonard kicks to Zubac. Morris outside. To the middle. And the dunk by Zubac.
Incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk. Booker the pass to Crowder. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Just get yourself into the right spot, and Crowder waits for that one to knock it down.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third.
29.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You know, guys, Devin Booker has been exceptional here.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Monty Williams. Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. And it's Bridges in at the small forward.
Well, many thought the Suns would let Ayton walk as a restricted free agent, but they had no hesitation matching the offer to bring him back. It looks like he'll be a Sun for the foreseeable future.
Morris passes to Zubac. Outside for Jackson. George against Booker. The Clippers need to get off a shot. Plenty of daylight on that shot. Leonard's got 10.
Consistent shooter from all 3 levels. Kawhi Leonard, the first option they typically look for, and for very good reason.
Booker, no good.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
Jackson passes to Morris. Shoots over Crowder. Morris, no good. Suns trail by 3. From 18 feet away, it's hauled in by Los Angeles. Morris has got 4 rebounds in this game. George from deep three-point land sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
Oh, man, Paul George right now, he's on fire, and the D looking hopeless.
Ayton a screen on Leonard. Bridges finds Ayton. Shoots over Zubac. And it's Ayton missing. Clippers leading by 6. Here's George. Off target there with the little leaner.
Shot didn't fall, but that play worked well to get a good look at the basket.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Clippers. In the second half, they've only given up 1 basket coming from the free throw line. George from deep three-point land. George missing again. Suns trail by 6. For the Clippers organization, GA, what do you think the goal?
Finals. The Clippers have never made it there, and I think a trip to the finals is within reach of this group. They just need to stay healthy. Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
A nice shot by Booker.
And Jay Crowder moving it to the open man.
Ball against Jackson. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Here's George. Ayton with the block.
So he has the size and can get up quickly. Ayton with the throwback.
The kick out to Crowder. And the rejection by Zubac. Clippers leading by 4. Now here's Jackson. He has 6. George sets a screen for Jackson. Outside, George. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Well, in spite of the critics and the injuries, Paul George continues to produce one of the league's truly elite players.
And George drops them both. And you mentioned the injuries for Paul George. Let's see, GA, the broken leg, shoulder surgeries, last season a torn elbow ligament.
And I'm sure there are a few others, Kevin. But give him credit to battle through and maintain his greatness tells you something about his competitive will.
Los Angeles shooting their 5th free throw of the game here.
And when you look at Paul George, I mean, he's been in the middle of a couple monster trades.
Well, PG exchanged for 2 future All-Stars in Sabonis and Oladipo going to Indy. And then that massive trade to L.A., the Thunder got SGA and a boatload of picks. It just shows you how much value Paul George has. And trust me, he's very much valued by the team he's on.
Outside Crowder. In the corner, it's Bridges. Crowder dishes to Booker. 6 to shoot. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. That one on George.
Now, Devin Booker is such a natural and gifted scorer. Even when he gets hit on that play, he stays in control with that shot.
Jackson against Paul. Outside for George. Outside Leonard. Going inside, and Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
And don't give a cerebral player like Leonard that kind of opening. He'll read that gap.
Leonard against Bridges. Down low, here's Crowder. Kawhi Leonard with the rebound.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but looked like plenty of room.
The Clippers have shot 80% from the line tonight, going 4 of 5 so far.
No doubt one of the best two-way threats on any NBA floor. Leonard remains hungry to keep adding to his title collection.
There's 18 seconds left to play here in the third. Jackson kicks to Leonard. Pass to Zubac, and stolen by Ayton. Here's Paul. Off with the layup. And so it's Los Angeles in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. Shooting the ball. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Jackson in at the point. That's who's out there for the Clippers. Here's Ayton. Good. A nice assist from Booker. And that's now 9 points for DeAndre Ayton.
The big man coming with an attacking mindset. That's something for the defense to deal with, and Ayton is dealing.
Jackson against Paul. Jackson passes to Leonard. Back to Jackson. Clock at 6. The turnaround jumper. Second shot opportunity. Morris kicks to Jackson. Outside for George. Zubac the pass to Morris. Wow, drew the contact, and that three almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
First team.
It goes on Devin Booker.
And since 1999, the Clippers and Lakers have shared their downtown LA arena, the only NBA teams to split a venue, but that's going to change soon.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Wall's checked in. Booker dishes to Bridges. Knocks down the 3 ball.
And Bridges at the most advantageous spot to get to that corner 3. He's comfortable from there.
And Wall kicks to Morris. Los Angeles with another miss. The Clippers broke ground on their new arena, set to open in Inglewood in 2024. I've seen the footprint. You fly right into LAX, and you see it every time. It's going to be beautiful.
And that'll be huge for the Clips. They're trying to create their own identity in Southern California. Having a venue just for the Clippers will help.
Crowder finds Booker. Now Ayton. Good. And a nice assist from Booker.
Booker's all-around game is really coming together. Nice play there.
Clippers leading by 6. Now Wall. Banked in off the glass. Wall's got his first 2 points.
Well, that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
Inside, it's stolen by Morris. And a deep 3 from George. They grab their own miss. For 3. Rebound by the Suns.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And so it's Morris with it. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. They've led by as many as 11 points. Booker inside. He's against Morris. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Devin Booker will score by any means necessary, and that time over decent defense, getting the contact.
Wall looking it over. From deep, George. That doesn't go either for George.
It's been a struggle all night long from deep, but doesn't seem like he's lost his confidence. He's still letting them rip.
Out of bounds, the Clippers take possession. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
Los Angeles leading by 6. Outside Leonard. Now the pass to Wall. 1:30 left to play in the final quarter. 5 on the clock. Kicks it out to Leonard. It's up a 3. It doesn't go for him. The Suns go the other way with it. Paul passes to Booker. And the dunk by Booker.
And Booker, not just an onlooker. How about that one?
And Los Angeles guys shooting an efficient 53% from the field. All against Wall. On the wing, Morris. Now here's George. Tight defense on him. And up the court come the Suns on the break. There's the feed to Crowder. Good! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Remember that one, guys, a difference maker.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
Ball passes to Morris. Now here's Leonard. Back to Morris. Passes to Zubac. A shot off that time. Some solid defense from Ayton.
Can't afford any wasted possessions down the stretch.
Nope. Every opportunity here have to have flawless execution.
And he's been a force on the glass all game long.
Yeah, it's almost like he's got a magnet on that ball here tonight. He's in the right spot all the time.
And you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
And stolen by Booker.
And how about the anticipation? Just sniffed that one out, knew exactly when to make the move.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So it gets them both, and it's a 4-point ball game.
And that's the knockout blow right there, guys. Those free throws should put this one away.
And here's Booker from the arc. No good there. So it's the Clippers taking the win in a close one. David, thank you.
And it's the Suns to start out. Here are the 5 for the Suns. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Crowder and Ayton the bigs. And it's Bridges in at the 3. Crowder the pass to Ayton. Now here's Paul. Puts up a 3. And it's Bane with the rebound. And last year's outcome. So unfortunate for Paul and the Phoenix Suns, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, the best record in the league by 8 games. You know, it kind of seemed like Paul might finally get that ring. Just a heartbreaking loss for them against Dallas in Game 7.
Now here's Morant. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
Here's Paul. No good on the shot. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Jackson for 3. Outside for Morant. Here's the 3. The offensive rebound. Brooks outside. Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss. And it's Phoenix's ball. Bridges passes to Crowder. And Crowder with the jam.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Outside Bane. From behind the arc. And Ayton pulls it down. The Suns have gone 1 for 3 so far. And here's Crowder from the arc. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Bane. First quarter, just over a minute and a half in. Outside Booker with the fadeaway. Doesn't go, and he's 0 for 1 from the floor.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening. Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now here's Jackson, stolen by Bridges. Outside Booker, and stolen by Bane. Here's Morant. And then Morant with the jam!
And man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
And you can tell how much these fans here in Memphis love their Grizzlies.
Yeah, I mean, B.A., ever since they moved here in 2001, these fans have been so loyal. And the players are also enjoy playing here. Memphis is a fun-loving city with great barbecue and a lot of character.
He's looking good. 2 buckets and 3 attempts.
Closer in, let me just tell you, Morant, he's going to find a way to score. He just has such a fantastic touch around the rim.
Outside Paul. From outside the arc. He drains out one after 2 misses. Now 1 for 3.
When he has that much space, he's a pretty good bet to nail the 3.
Outside Bane. There's the 3. Stolen by Bridges. And here they come. Pulls up for 3. And Morant clears the board. Memphis trailing here. Pass to Brooks. Crowder with a steal. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Paul with the bucket. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Phoenix. Jackson the screen. Here's Morant. It's hauled in by the Suns. On the break. That's going to be over and back. Not watching the line on that one. 1:21 left in the first. Brooks from outside. Nice D from Bridges. The Suns have gone 4 of 10 shooting the rock in this first quarter. The Grizzlies pull it in. Adams has got his 4th rebound in this one. Stolen by Booker. That's good from Paul on the assist from Crowder. Paul's got 7.
The defense looking lazy there. You can't allow Paul to get inside like this. That's just asking for trouble.
And then Morant with the dunk.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man,
sweet. A point guard getting up like that, boy, that is special.
For three, Booker. Suns keep it alive. It's Bridges on the wing. There's the triple. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
Fantastic decision-making. Ayton electing to move it for the high percentage look.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. From deep. Here's Adams. Outside for Brooks. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 4 rebounds now. For three, Booker. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Jackson, and it's good. Off the back of the rim and in.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
And so the first quarter is in the books. The Suns on top. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, guys, what stands out to you from the Suns in this one?
That's simple. Offensively, they limited their turnovers. Defensively, they forced turnovers.
Winning the turnover battle is so important. They've been sharp so far, and it's showing up on the scoreboard.
And so in the game for the Suns, the deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. And it's Ayton in at the 5, roaming the paint. When you look at Mikal Bridges, he's the quintessential 3-and-D wing, Richard.
With his quick feet and 7'1" wingspan, he can guard 1 through 4. And they call him the Warden for a reason. When he locks people up, he puts them in Mikal jail.
For three, Booker. He can't get that one to fall. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Crowder with a steal. In transition, here they come. And Booker hits from deep.
This is Booker at his most dangerous. No hesitation right there.
Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. On the wing, Bane. From deep. Memphis the rebound. Jackson for 3. That one misses. He's 1 for 3. The Suns leading. Three-pointer. Pass to Crowder. Up top, Bridges. Beyond the arc. Offensive rebound. Back to Booker. The 3 is up. From deep three-point range. And Bridges good for 3. And it's an 11-point Phoenix lead.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal. See, that miss right there, it's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
For 3, Booker knocks down the triple. Booker's got 6 here in the quarter.
At the arc, Booker is pretty efficient. This man can hurt you from downtown if you're not careful.
Pass to Bane to halt the run. Crowder grabs the miss. Phoenix has gone 3 for 7 from the perimeter during the second quarter.
What a job Monty Williams has done in his time with the Phoenix Suns. Hats off to the talent that he's been able to bring in and develop. And that's the way he's created a winning culture.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Adams, the pass to Jackson. And again, Memphis no good. The Suns have gotten 4 of their first 9 shots to go here in the second. Out of bounds, it'll be Memphis's ball.
Horrible mistake right there. You hate to see unforced turnovers like that.
Boy, Richard, you really can't say enough about what Monty Williams has done with this Phoenix team.
He struggled in his first year, but we gave him a break for that. Immaculate seasons the last 2 years, becoming a Western Conference juggernaut. You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
Payne against Booker. Left side, Paul. Launches a 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. Adams has got 9 rebounds now. Pass to Jackson. Now here's Adams. Brooks from outside. The rebound by Bridges. Well, Phoenix is shooting about 40% during the second quarter. To the middle. Here's Crowder. Outside for Booker. The three. That's in. He's shooting 3 for 10 from the floor now.
And you can't let Booker get airspace from corner spots because you're just asking to get burned.
Outside Bane. Brooks outside. This one for 3. Crowder grabs the miss. Crowder's got 4 rebounds now. Booker, the pass to Ayton. There's 53 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. Here's Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
He's got an elite combination of speed and athleticism. Morant, he is special when he gets out in the breakdown.
Right side, Paul. Ayton passes to Crowder. No good on the 3. Stolen by Ayton. Here's Bridges. Got a hand on it. Fires the 3. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got a rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. The 3. And they get it back. For 3, Bridges. No good. Misses at the buzzer. Devin Booker.
16, the Suns, 48.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Nice game. Great performance by Devin Booker.
He's hit shot after shot from deep. He's so locked in right now.
If I'm his teammate, I keep feeding the hot hand, especially since he's been on fire from deep also.
Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Brooks in at the 3, the small forward. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Taylor Jenkins. Three-pointer, Bridges. Connects from downtown. Bridges has got 9.
Chris Paul is always thinking pass first. So good at finding his teammates, especially when they're open.
Here's Bane to the paint. And it's slammed in by Adams.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. And when Ayton isn't playing basketball, either the live or video game version, he's often drawing.
Yeah, I mean, he grew up wanting to be an architect. I actually hear that he loves blueprints. But probably his most famous sketch, himself dunking on Joel Embiid his rookie year.
Ayton finds Bridges. The 3 is up. And it's Bane with the rebound. And the Grizzlies shooting a low 30% from the floor. Jackson can't get it to go. The Suns have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. Jack's up a 3. Phoenix grabs the miss. 90 seconds into the second half now. Left side, Paul. 4-3. The shot, no good. Memphis has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
What a pass from Morant. He does a terrific job staying alert, seeking out the right opportunities to get his teammates involved.
Crowder outside. From the arc. And it's Paul with the 3. 10 points for him.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
He's locked in with his teammates right now, setting guys up in perfect position.
Pass to Bane. From deep, Morant. Another score. His 5th make out of 10 tries.
Oh, Morant sinks the answer with authority. He's feeling the competitive fire after that last trade.
Booker with it. Takes a 3. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got a rebound number 12 here already in the game. Stolen by Booker. Pass to Crowder. Inside. Outside Paul. Here's Booker. Ayton, a screen on Morant. Booker for three. Yes, and it's Paul with the assist that time. Booker's got 12. Granted, it's a shooter's league, and we're seeing more and more big men float out to the perimeter and knocking them down.
Well, B.A., the game has evolved, and the shooting, particularly from the bigs, is fantastic. But, you know, I wish the bigs had a little bit more diversity. I don't mind shooting from the perimeter, but every once in a while, go mix it up and take advantage of your size mismatch in the paint.
And Bane drops them both. One thing you notice about these Suns, RJ, many of them are considered strong two-way talents.
And that is such a list for your team. Having guys that can get it done on both sides of the floor instead of trying to balance a lineup of just pure specialists.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
He's been tremendous at corralling misses all night long.
It's because he's reading where the shots are going and getting to the right position, just outworking everyone early on the glass.
.116 left in the third. Morant, the pass to Bane. Paul against Morant. Adams with a screen on Paul. And it's Morant missing.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
Ayton with a screen. Fires for three. Grizzlies with the rebound. Brooks has got his fourth rebound in this one. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. The Suns shooting just 36% in the third. Booker for three. The shot comes out. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Three-pointer, Brooks. On target from range. Brooks has got 6 points.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Bridges. Lets it fly. Phoenix no good that time either. And that one misses.
At the line for your Grizzlies, Desmond Bain, shooting one.
And here's Morant. He's got 11. Outside Bane. From deep. No luck on that one.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one.
And so it's Phoenix going into the break up 12. Their defense has forced a number of key turnovers, giving them a clear advantage on possessions. Back to the game after this break. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. And so, in the game for Phoenix, the deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. And it's Bridges in at the small forward. Morant, no good. And stolen by Bane. On the wing, Brooks. Outside Morant. And Morant gets double teamed. And there's a whistle. That goes on Jay Crowder. That's his first foul. Tipped away. Takes the three. And it's Brooks missing. Boy, you love how guys are making plays for one another here.
Yeah, just a balanced attack, a total team effort.
The three from Bane. Here's Adams. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
And on the offensive end, this is how Adams hurts you. You have to be aware of where he is at all times.
Outside Booker. Lets the three fly. And again, it's the Suns missing.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Pass to Adams. Here's Bane. Kicks it out to Jackson. Fires from deep. Hauled in by Paul.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
Ayton. And here's Crowder from the arc. Grizzlies with the rebound.
Oh, man, for whatever reason, he can't get it going from three, and he's pretty good from there.
And that one's good for Brooks. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Booker with it. Three-pointer. Drills it from deep. Booker's got 9 points now in the second half.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Brooks outside. Launches it. Crowder grabs the miss. Crowder's got his 7th rebound here tonight. It's Booker on the wing. Lets it go from deep. The shot off that time. For Memphis, they've got 2 of 8 shots to drop in the final quarter. From deep, Bain. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Morant's got 3 assists now in this one. Phoenix has gone 2 of 6 so far in the fourth. Pass to Bridges. And there's the foul. It's on DeAndre Ayton. That's foul number 2 for him. And here are the Grizzlies now. So far in the fourth, they've allowed just 6 points. Now Bain, Booker defending. Pass to Brooks. The 3 is up. And again, it's Memphis for the 3.
If you give a shooter of his skill an opening like this, he's going to take it every time.
Outside Paul. Left side Booker. The rebound by Jackson. For Memphis, they've gone 4 for 10 in the fourth. From outside the arc. Memphis the rebound. Another shot. That shot missing.
Gotta find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not gonna get it.
Booker finds Crowder. Looking to end this cold spell. And too long on the shot. Well, the Grizzlies shooting 33%. This hasn't been their quarter. Out of bounds. It'll be Suns ball. There's 49 seconds left in the game. Outside Booker. From the arc. Fires in the triple. And the Suns lead by 11.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
All road wins. They're just so sweet. They're just so sweet. You know why? Because they are so hard to come by.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at them.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Clock at 6. And a deep 3 from Paul. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. So it's Phoenix picking up the win. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
Very true. I mean, when you're out on the road,
out to be very exciting. Two teams that can really run up and down the floor and run up the scoreboard.
Yeah, you know, if one of these teams gets really rolling, Kevin, they might be able to take advantage of this one, but I agree with you. When you talk about these teams, I'm anticipating and even hoping for tons of lead changes.
And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. And it's Bridges in at the 3, the small forward. Edwards against Ayton. They get it back. Outside Edwards. Here's Russell. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Nice read by Edwards there, finding a wide open teammate and sending the ball his way on target.
Ball passes to Crowder. Suns moving the ball around. Ayton sets the pick for Bridges. To the middle. It's stolen by Gobert. Prince with it. Bridges covering. And the pass to Edwards. And stolen by Ayton. And Phoenix pushing it up now. Ball going up court. It's stolen by Edwards. Towns, the pass to Gobert. An emphatic LU jam.
And sometimes it's as simple as this. Throw it up anywhere near Gobert, and he's going to finish it.
Crowder, a screen on Edwards. No good from Booker.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Suns. 4-point game.
And always a bit of risk on those long passes. Lucky the D couldn't come up with it there.
Ball outside. And it's off from three-point range. Minnesota's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. To the paint. Here's Gobert. Jay Crowder with the rebound.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Here's Ayton. The kick out to Crowder. Ball for 3. The putback, and Ayton stays with it.
And using that 7'5" wingspan, putting it back off the miss, one of Ayton's specialties.
Edwards against Booker. And finished off by Edwards.
Oh, doctor. Oh, my goodness. Anthony Edwards throwing it down with force. Get this guy in the dunk contest.
Now here's Booker. On the wing, Bridges. Down low and stolen by Russell. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in, Edwards can't hit.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And, you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Bridges with it. Guarded now by Prince. Here's Ayton. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Young big men, though, often struggle to find consistency. But you look at Ayton's first 4 seasons, the numbers are almost identical year to year.
And for Ayton, the numbers are impressive indeed, averaging a double-double every season.
And he's got all the tools, next steps, making more plays for others, and they've been working on his shooting range to open up the lane a bit more.
Now here's Prince. He's still scoreless so far in this one. The kick out to Towns. Just 2 to shoot from past the arc. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Suns have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. And here's Booker from the arc. Ayton. Paul outside. In the corner, Crowder with it. Good, and Paul gets the assist.
Paul is so gifted at creating for his teammates. I mean, he's just got a special knack, and it's one that's been honed over years and years of playing. He really does work hard to get everybody involved.
Now here's Edwards. Sweet move. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
Edwards against Booker. Pass to Paul. Passes it to Ayton. It's hauled in by Karl Anthony Towns. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Here's Russell. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
Well, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain.
Totally unselfish play there from Ayton. Sends the ball to someone with a wide open look.
Russell passes to Edwards. Towns for 3. Second chance effort. And Gobert with the lay-in.
That's simply an outstanding play, working the size mismatch right at the rim.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Timberwolves lead. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some cookies along the way.
One other factor today, points off turnover. I mean, let's see if they can keep up the pressure, capitalize off more forced miscues.
On the court right now, second quarter starting for the Suns. Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Up and forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. And it's Ayton in at the center, filling out the middle. Here's Crowder. The shot will not fall. So Minnesota will take it the other way. And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Timberwolves leading by 3. Here is Russell. Outside Edwards. From the top of the key, and the Timberwolves tack on 2 more.
Exactly what you want from your point guard. Nice dime to the open teammate by Russell.
For 3, Booker. Phoenix, no good that time either. And it's Russell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. 5-point lead, the biggest of the game. Towns finds Gobert. Outside Edwards. Right side Towns. Here's Russell. And it's Devin Booker with the rebound. Suns trail by 5. Pass to Crowder. Booker against Edwards. From outside the arc. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got 4 rebounds in this game. Edwards can't hit. The Suns have gone 0-4 in the second quarter. Obviously, that needs to change. Here's Crowder, and Crowder slams it in.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Towns. And Phoenix has possession. They trail by 3. Booker outside. Takes a 3. Rebound, Minnesota. Gobert's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Edwards passes to Prince. Hammers the alley-oop through. Mark, just a few years ago, we saw a lot of teams toying with small ball lineups. But I think you'd agree, unquestionably, big men are back.
You know, Kevin, I would agree because simply when you look at it, there are a lot of really high-quality big guys that can do it inside and out. And so going small is a less frequent approach at this point, and it's one that poses a lot of challenges in my mind.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It goes on Devin Booker.
Anthony Edwards has a great body and knows how to control it. Showing you right there by taking advantage to draw the foul.
Suns trail by 5. And Booker kicks to Crowder. Bridges outside. Good on the 3-point shot.
No hesitation from Bridges. He gets the ball and is primed to take that shot.
Outside Edwards. A crossover. He's now made half of those 10 shots in the game. That's his 5th basket.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Edwards against Booker. To the inside. Towns with the steal. Here's Edwards. Lets it go from 11. Rebound by the Suns. Ayton's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Keeps it alive, and Crowder stays with it. Crowder's got 4 points this quarter.
You know, his positioning near the hoop, always to his advantage. Just a terrific job to tip that one back in.
So looking it over. Towns against Crowder. Towns, no luck.
Well, the defense got lucky there with him missing it, but they don't want to chance that again.
And the shot's good from Crowder.
Not a ball stopper on the wing. Bridges with the help.
Outside, Russell. Crowder pulls it in. Crowder's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Bridges passes to Ayton. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. And Towns the bucket on the assist by Prince. And the Timberwolves lead by 2.
Well, that's good work by Prince there, spotting the open man and then putting the ball on target on time, right in the shooting pocket.
Booker the pass to Crowder. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
Probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Here's Ayton. And again, it's the Suns missing.
You know, you'd like to.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Timberwolves ahead, leading by just 2. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the... Halfway through this one, plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Edwards with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of it.
Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. And it's Prince in at the 3. That's Chris Finch's 5 as we get into the second half. And there's the whistle, 3-second violation.
And you can tolerate gaffes like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
Minnesota in the lead. Outside Edwards. Lets it go with the 3. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. On the wing, Booker, guarded by Prince. And that one's good, Ayton.
Gotta give Ayton credit. This guy is solid at keeping his balance even with the contact.
Russell passes to Edwards. Fires the 3. To the middle. Here's Gobert. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. That one on Ayton.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
Booker outside. Oh, Ayton in position. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Here's Russell. Out to Edwards. Here's the 3. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws. Mikal Bridges picks one up.
How about the work ethic of Anthony Edwards? Not to mention that linebacker build and the sweet shooting stroke, but what he wants most is to see his team succeed. That's what you love about AE.
Booker with it. He's picked up by Russell. Oh, no one around him. Misses the 3. Timberwolves leading by 5. Outside, Russell. Inside, Crowder with the steal. Booker inside. He's guarded by Russell.
And there he goes, Booker, showing off the vert.
The Timberwolves have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Now Russell. Outside, Towns. The trade drills the three-pointer. Towns has got 5.
And when you've got a big man who can shoot from distance like that, what a huge advantage.
On the wing, Bridges. That shot, no good. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. Bridges against Russell. There's the pass to Towns. Pass to Prince. Shot clock at 6. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Edwards can't hit. And so Booker will bring it up for the Suns. 6-point game. Towns with the steal. Paul with the steal. And here they go. It's stolen by Edwards. And now Russell pushing it up. No one back to stop him. And it's Russell with that extra effort. Russell's got the lead up to 8 now for Minnesota.
On the fast break, D'Angelo gets a good release down court. Finishes the job there.
Paul with the 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. He's got 5.
Not the biggest fan of that shot, but he had the space to get it off, so why not?
Russell against Paul. Towns for 3. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Suns trail by 5. Booker with it. Guarded now by Prince. A nice shot by Booker.
Not just an outside shooter. Booker is also skilled at getting it done from that area as well.
Outside Edwards. Shot on the wing, and the basket is good. Edwards got 4 points now in the quarter. For Phoenix, they've gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. And D'Angelo Russell picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team foul.
Booker looking around. There's the 3. Another 3 for Phoenix.
And really, Booker is as lethal as they come from deep. Can't allow him to get into a groove.
Russell kicks to Edwards. Lets the 3 fly. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Bridges. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. Paul against Edwards. Now the dish to Prince. Back to Edwards. Outside, Towns. From about 19 feet. And again, it's Minnesota.
That one looking good the whole way, guys. I mean, for a young center, Towns very mindful of his shot mechanics.
And that's going to do it for... And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. On the court now for the Suns, getting going here in the 4th. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. And it's Bridges in at the small forward position. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
Reads the play well there and gets himself in the air at just the right time. Terrific denial.
Paul against Russell. 6 on the shot clock. Booker outside. The fader. The putback. Here's Ayton. Tries yet again.
And what defense there from Gobert, putting that wingspan to work and not allowing anything easy inside.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Mikal Bridges picks one up. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
I like the fact that they've been very aggressive at the defensive end, tenacious. They're jumping passing lanes and coming away with a lot of steals.
And boy, it just seems like they are blocking everything. All throughout this game, they have just wreaked havoc defensively.
Here's Paul. And he banks in the layup.
And finally, someone scores.
Yeah, it's been a defensive battle to say the least, partner. Good to see at least somebody got the ball in the basket. Finally.
Booker against Edwards. Here's Prince. And Gobert kicks to Russell. Outside, Towns. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Russell against Paul. Ayton sets the pick for Paul. Dishes to Ayton. Kicks it out to Booker. Outside Crowder. Ayton. Offensive rebound. Bridges inside the three-point line. Shot clock at 4. Count that 1, and the Minnesota lead has been cut down to 1 on the bucket from Paul.
The ball control that Chris Paul has is fantastic. I mean, those dribble moves, and he's got a bunch of them, look effortless.
Up top, Edwards. Defended by Booker. Shot clock at 5. And Gobert kicks to Russell. From 12 feet out. And the slam dunk by Russell.
And now just having some fun. Russell, you know he likes the big moment. Great confidence and great results.
Booker against Edwards. Towns with the steal. To the paint. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Down low. To the middle. The kick out to Crowder. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Bridges passes to Crowder. Towns with the defensive effort.
Boy, patrolling the paint well, protecting the rim. That's exactly the kind of defensive effort you need against him.
1:19 left in the fourth quarter. It's Edwards on the wing. Clock at 6. This one for 3. The line, Minnesota. Back to Towns. Bridges against Russell. Tries again. It drops.
Wow, talk about saving something for the end. D'Angelo getting it done. You the man.
Booker dishes to Bridges. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And no good is the first free throw, missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second.
And a talented swingman. Bridges is someone to keep an eye on as he continues to round out his game.
That one miss was huge. He had a chance to turn this into a one-possession game.
29 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Back to Russell. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by the Suns.
Can't waste any time here.
No, you need a quick bucket and then a quick foul.
Bridges for 3. Here's Ayton. Gobert with the defensive effort. And so it's the Timberwolves who come out on top here. Probably. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it.
terrific defensive clubs fighting to lock each other down.
Both these teams are elite on the defensive end. These guys won't be making it easy out there. When there's lots of stops, lots of forced turnovers, it can be very difficult to find a scoring rhythm.
Now the opening lineup for the Los Angeles Clippers. The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Morris and Zubac play together in the front court. And it's Jackson in at the one.
Good court vision from Booker. He sees a wide open man and gets him the ball for an assist.
Here's Morris, coming off a Suns make. Back to Jackson. Just 5 to shoot. And there's a whistle. That goes on Jay Crowder. That's his first foul.
Team foul.
Pass to Leonard. To the inside. Over Bridges. And it's Leonard. That time on the assist from Morris.
Beautiful from Kawhi, establishing himself and going to work. Love the confidence.
A true utility player, Smitty. Marcus Morris brings a diverse skill set to the court.
He does. Marcus is a hard-nosed, gritty defender who can play either forward spot or even center at times. Plus, he's a reliable scorer and a solid three-point shooter.
And the Clippers with the ball. The Suns getting their last shot to go. Morris outside. Unloads. Stolen by Ayton. Crowder inside. Guarded by Morris. Here's a three from Paul. Yes! And it's Booker with the setup. Booker's got 3 assists in the game.
This is the leadership you get with Chris Paul. Looking aggressive, taking these quick shots.
Now here's Jackson. Morris down low. He's against Crowder. Leonard for 3. Here's Zubac. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
At the end of the day, when the ball goes up, there's no substitute for effort.
Booker against George. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Yeah, looking at Ayton using all of his height and reach, slamming it down on a helpless defense.
Leonard passes to Jackson. The kick out to Morris. Zubac against Ayton. To the middle. Stolen by Ayton. It's an even 3-on-3 break. Pass to Crowder. Back to Ayton. Wide open. Count it. All 3 of his attempts have gone in.
Superb vision and decision by Jay Crowder. Rotating the ball, executing this offensively, flawless.
Now here's Leonard. Morris with it. 3-pointer. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
I mean, he had the right idea, but his timing was just a little off, and it resulted in a goaltend.
The Suns have gone 5 of 5 in this quarter. Solid. Well, these Suns have had a successful past couple of seasons.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, they certainly know the greatness they're capable of. They can give you a lot of confidence out there on the floor, even against other elite teams.
Great execution. He got the ball in the right spot, and he delivered with the turnaround.
Jackson outside. Jacks up a 3. It doesn't go for him. And Phoenix the other way now. Bridges with it. Guarded now by George. Booker for 3. It's rebounded by Zubac. The Clippers trail. Jackson outside. Back to George. It's wide right. Hits off the rim.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
For 3, Booker. And it's Booker again missing. The Clippers have gone just 3 for 7 here at the start. Bridges finds Booker. Up top, Paul. Stolen by Jackson. Pass to Leonard. Now Jackson. George outside. Fires the 3. That won't go for him. Now 0 for 2. The Suns have got 6 of 8 shots to go. Bridges passes to Crowder. And again, it's the Suns missing. Los Angeles has gone 1 for 5 from 3-point range. A cold start. They grab their own miss.
Offensively, that's how you want to end the possession, except for the result.
The free throw is off from Bridges.
At the line for your Suns, Mikal Bridges.
The Suns leading. Crowder outside. Takes a three. It's rebounded by Zubats. Morris left side. The three, George, counted. And it's Morris with the assist.
The mechanics on Paul George's shot are so good. In the end, the range makes no difference.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. The Suns on top. They lead by 3. And
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns Youth Dance Team.
if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. All right, let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Suns.
For me, they're turning defense into offense, creating opportunities by taking the ball away. Great effort.
Yeah, on top of that, they've been resourceful defensively, generating scoring opportunities by forcing turnovers.
And so in the game for Los Angeles, the two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Morris and Zubats play together in the front court. And it's Jackson in at the point. Zubats with the steal. Leonard up top. Hits it from the high post. Leonard's gotten his second bucket.
Masterful execution. Kawhi just has a sense for when to shoot the mid-range. And coming into the league, Kawhi Leonard was viewed as a raw prospect, a solid athlete and defender, but someone that needed to work on his jumper.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
This is a close-knit group. They feed off one another's energy.
Morris passes to Jackson. Out to Leonard. This one for three. That one doesn't go. He's just 2 for 5. Well, the Suns shooting 54% from the field so far in this one. Pass to Bridges. Goes back up. Not going to go that time. Ooh, good work defensively by Morris. Morris, no good on the free throw. Well, Smitty, there's no question Kawhi has put a lot of hours into developing his jump shot.
And you see the results now. He's become one of the game's elite scorers because of the hard work he put in, even becoming lethal from outside the arc.
Jackson finds George. Morris outside. 5 on the clock. Here's Jackson. It's hauled in by the Suns. Ayton's got 4 rebounds now. Booker, the pass to Bridges. Fires for 3. Leonard pulls down the board. For Los Angeles, they've gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. George's shot is off. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Booker for 3. And out of bounds. The Clippers will take it. And for Los Angeles, they're shooting 36% for the game. Not great. Jackson against Paul. Jackson on the wing. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. And there's Paul. That one's good on the assist from Booker.
I mean, that's terrific finish in transition. Chris Paul dynamic when they're pushing the tempo.
Morris outside, trying to get back on track, and the three-pointer goes. Morris has got 6, and pick and rolls never more prevalent in the league than they are right now. And there's always someone the defense has to leave open in those scenarios, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you know, it's amazing. It's such a simple play, but it's so difficult to defend, especially with the shooting that we now see in the NBA and the great spacing on the floor. It's a play, as you said, every team uses and executes well in their offensive attack.
Crowder with a screen. Here's Booker, and that one's on target from the wing. And the Suns lead by 2.
Awfully tough play to defend. When you honor the roller, Booker just takes advantage.
To the paint. Crowder with a steal. In transition, here come the Suns. For three, Bridges. He drops it from range. Now it's a 5-point Suns lead.
High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
It's George on the wing. Booker defending. Back to George. Pass to Leonard. Shoots a fadeaway. Here's Jackson. It's hauled in by the Suns. Bridges outside. And the Suns get it back. The Clippers have gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. Leonard's shot's good.
That's the leadership they're looking for from Jackson. Staying patient, surveying the court, locates the open man.
Ayton, a screen on Jackson. Bridges misses. Los Angeles has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Nice D from Bridges.
What a defensive play. Gets the stop and does it without fouling.
And Ayton with the stuff.
Excellent timing by Ayton on the alley-oop pass. He's perfectly positioned to throw it down.
Leonard for three. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer. But it's off target. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Suns ahead, up by 5. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. We're seeing a tremendous game from DeAndre Ayton.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. And it's Ayton in at the 5 down low. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
The turnaround Jay. And he makes it. George has got 5.
And this is PG's role. He's out here to shoot the ball and to do it often.
And Kawhi Leonard, one of 3 perimeter players to win back-to-back Defensive Player of the Year awards. It's him, Sidney Moncrief, and a young Dennis Rodman.
Here's a 3 from Paul. That one no good. So the Clippers will take it the other way. Here's Jackson. They get the rebound. Pass to Zubac. It's George on the wing. Oh, there's the alley. And stolen by Bridges. And here comes the break. Can't get it to drop. Ooh, excellent D there from Jackson. And for his career, Kawhi Leonard has more steals than fouls, Greg.
You know, B.A., he and Jimmy Butler, I believe, the only 2 players to achieve that after a decade in the league. A pretty remarkable achievement.
For Los Angeles, they've gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. They double-team George. Jackson outside. Pass to Morris. Kicks it to George. Shot clock at 6. Shoots over Paul. And again, it's the Clippers missing. Phoenix has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Down low. Oh, deflected. Ooh, Morris with a steal. And he lobs it up top. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. Crowder with it. And it's Leonard picking him up. For 3, Booker. It's rebounded by Zubac. Zubac has got rebound number 8 now. Here's George. He shoots again. And another shot. And it's good on the layup. George has got 4 points this quarter.
Bringing the intensity on the glass. If Paul George is out there, he's going to give it his all.
Outside Paul. A shot to stop the drought. Yes, and it's Booker with the setup. Booker's got 7 assists in the game.
Yeah, back in the day when I was playing, the Clippers were always an easy win. Now, LA is consistently a playoff team. Boy, oh boy, how times have changed.
Here's George. Yep, that one goes. George has got 9.
With his great length and skill, Paul George has no trouble getting points in the paint.
Crowder outside. Ayton, great positioning on the putback. And the Suns lead by 3.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
Paul against Jackson. There's a screen to the paint. Paul with a steal. Pass to Ayton. The 3 ball. He can't hit that time. The Clippers go the other way with it. And your last year in the league, the 12-13 season, you played for the Clippers.
Yes, I did. And a great team at that. Blake Griffin, CP3, all in their primes. We won the division for the first time in Clippers history. Team record 56 wins. That year was big in the turnaround for LA.
Shot clock at 3. Shot by Leonard, no good. Grant, they could attempt a 2 for 1 here.
They could. The key here is a good look.
Goes up on the wing. Here's Zubac. Ayton with the defensive effort. The Suns leading. It's rebounded by Morris.
Uh-oh. Did he change his mind on the way up? I think he did.
Jackson outside. Out of bounds as Los Angeles keeps possession. So it's the Clippers now. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. Kicks it to George. Down to 5 on the shot clock. This for the tie. No good there. And we've just finished the 3rd quarter. What a tight game we've got going. The Suns on top. Up. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Just a selfless decision from your 2-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
At his position, traditionally, his job is to shoot the basketball. Give him credit for keeping his eyes up and just taking what the defense allows.
3 tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the 4th. And on the floor for the Clippers here in the 4th. The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Morris and Zubac play together in the front court. And it's Jackson in at the point guard position.
Yeah, it was just a little late. I mean, he thought he got there, but the ref saw it otherwise.
And the Clippers making a change here. Wall's checked in. Pass to Zubac. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Woo, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
They're just trying to hold on to this lead, Grant.
And right now, you just can't afford to be careless.
Booker no good. The Clippers have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the 4th. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Are you serious? John Wall with the statement. Oh, that's pretty.
Booker, the pass to Ayton. Bridges, right side. Back to Ayton. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to be on Ivica Zubac.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
And he's good on the second. The 2021-22 season felt like a lost one for the Clippers. Kawhi and Paul George both hurt.
So true. I mean, but B.A., those two together, healthy, are scary. A finals-level duo. It kind of shows you how you can plan, build an awesome roster, but injuries can derail it all. With a tough road ahead, they worked hard to get a good shot.
Ayton against Zubac. Here's Booker. And again, it's the Suns missing.
You know, we talk a lot about scoring efficiency. He's displaying the exact opposite.
Phoenix is shooting just 38% for this game so far. To the middle. And the layup is good off the glass.
A versatile scorer. At 6'5", Booker has enough size to make plays in the painted area.
Booker against George. Pass to Leonard. Shoots over Bridges. Here's Zubats. And here's George. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Hayden's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Booker, the pass to Paul. Yes, and it's Booker with the setup. And now it's a 4-point Phoenix lead.
When momentum is up for grabs, Chris Paul seizes the moment. He comes through when his team needs him the most.
Bridges with it. Checked by Wall. For 3, Booker. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Leonard's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Morris. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup.
And being that Wall is a point guard, it's his responsibility to facilitate. Just a terrific dime right there.
Outside Paul. Back to Booker. Out to Bridges. From downtown. Suns keep it alive. And a deep 3 from Paul. Can't connect from long distance.
We've seen him make that shot, but not all that often.
It's the kind of shot that gives hero ball a bad name and causes your coach to consider another line of work.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. For 3, Bridges. And the Suns miss again.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Leonard passes to Morris. George outside. To take the lead. They get it back. Zubats. Oh, and they take the lead. And the Clippers lead by 2.
The defense getting out-hustled on the putback. Can't let that happen.
For some reason, blocking out has become a lost art, and that's the result you'll get.
Out to the right wing. Zubats with the steal. He's got a clear path. It falls!
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
They need this. And it's good. And he's brought them within 2 points now.
He's not afraid of the moment. That's the story of Jay Crowder. Extremely competitive.
Bridges against Leonard. 24 seconds left to play in the 4th quarter. Just 5 on the clock. Wall with it. Now guarded by Crowder. Morris for 3. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Outside Booker. For the win! Oh, it's good! He hit it!
Bingo!
The winner!
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that'll do it, folks.
To the best kid in the hall.
rebounding, so that stat, Greg, could end up being a deciding factor here tonight.
There aren't going to be any free second chances tonight. These squads need to be ready to get physical and fight for every single possession.
And the starting group for the Grizzlies. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. And it's Adams in at the 5, roaming the paint.
And I like seeing Jackson use that length on the offensive glass. You don't have to be the most physical guy when you have a wingspan like that.
Here's Crowder. That one, no good. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. Now, here's Morant for 3. Adams' shot is off.
No one to blame on that one but himself. When you get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
Here's Booker, and the dunk by Booker.
I mean, as good a passer as we've ever seen in the NBA. Chris Paul setting up a great look that time.
Outside, Bain. Morant sets a screen for Bain. And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession.
After missing the playoffs for 10 consecutive seasons, boy, the Suns not only got to the postseason in 21, they made it all the way to the finals. So what a turnaround for that franchise.
Now here's Adams. Brooks from outside. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Bridges finds Paul. Now here's Booker. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Here's Ayton. It's rebounded by Memphis. It's been quite a turnaround, hasn't it, Brent, for Phoenix? Ever since they acquired Chris Paul in that trade from Oklahoma City, they've been a different team.
Yeah, and I don't think you can really give enough credit to what it is that Chris Paul has brought, along with the combination and relationship that he has with Monty Williams. I mean, that leadership with that young roster and giving those guys belief has elevated the play of everybody who's put on that uniform.
For Phoenix, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Passes it to Crowder. Back to Booker. He kicks it to Bridges. Pass to Booker. And the rejection by Jackson. Morant with a wide open look. A new 14 for the Grizzlies. From the arc, it's deflected. Shot clock at 6. The Grizzlies with another miss.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Well, it was such a feel-good moment, at least for a little while. Mikal Bridges grew up in Philly, obviously played his college ball there, and his mom was working for the 76ers at the time, so it just felt right as the 10th overall pick in the 2018 draft for him to be a 76er.
Now here's Paul. Shoots the 3, and the rejection by Morant. And finished off by Morant.
You love the energy and effort Morant provides, especially when he's on the break.
Mikal's time in Philly was very short, Brent. Bridges traded to Phoenix on draft night.
Well, that was a bit of a shocker. I mean, all the talk about being the hometown hero, and then all of a sudden he's on his way to the desert heading towards Phoenix. But you look at Mikal's career, he's been awesome for the Suns. I mean, what development as a 3-and-D player, making the finals, signing a big extension, such a huge part of the Phoenix Suns franchise and their future.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
Ayton kicks to Bridges. The kick out to Crowder. Paul, no one around him. Back to Crowder. From deep. Booker dishes to Ayton. Crowder, the pass to Bridges. The 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. Adams has got 5 rebounds tonight. There's Jackson with the 3. That shot off, and Phoenix will come the other way. Now let's send it over to David Aldridge, who is able to talk with Taylor Jenkins.
Well, Kevin, I asked him what are some of your main concerns, and he said, we're dealing with a team that can really light it up from the outside. So it's essential that we don't give them open looks from deep, or we'll be in trouble. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Devising a strategy to take away that 3-point shot. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
And Bridges really likes to get to the interior and earn himself some opportunities from the charity stripe.
Both free throws good from Bridges.
You can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Right side Bane jacks up a 3, connects from 3-point range. Bane's got 5.
What a deft pass by Morant. He finds a wide open man as quickly as anybody in our league.
And again, it's the Suns missing.
You could see he wanted to get him back. Sadly, he couldn't capitalize from outside the arc.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Brooks outside. From outside, off the mark. Bridges passes to Booker. And the dunk by Booker.
Well, he passes to the wide open man. Bridges developing some team chemistry.
From deep 3-point range.
Good job on the glass there, working hard to establish position and put himself in a great spot to come away with that rebound.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Grizzlies lead by 2. And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. What stands out to you from the Grizzlies in this one?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
So on the floor for Memphis, the wingmen are Bane and Brooks. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Morant in at the 1. And you hear the legends, Brent, talk shots. So often it's about what separates winning players from the guys that don't win as much. What comes to mind for you?
I think what comes to mind, Kevin, is expectation. And sometimes we get a little bit ahead of ourselves with guys who we want to anoint as the next great player. Look, sometimes it takes 3 or 4 chances at the highest level to finally reach that point where you have the confidence and the experience and the know-how to be one of the best players in the league and who compliments you along the way. So to me, it comes with a great deal of patience to let that player achieve that level of success.
The 3 from Morant. And Cole pulls it down.
Yeah, we're chipping some orange paint off the rim here, guys. He must be more patient on offense and trying to find ways to penetrate inside and get closer to the rim.
Up again. It's good on the putback.
And this is what's expected from Jay Crowder, just the hard work ethic to get in there and play physical.
Right side Jackson. Lets it go from the wing. The shot is good off the backboard. Jackson's got 5 points so far.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
And here's Booker from the arc. Paul with the 3. No good that time. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Morant kicks to Brooks. Fires the 3. Rebound by the Suns. Crowder's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Bridges passes to Paul. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by Memphis. With the shot. And he overshot that one, missing.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
Back to Bridges. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Over Brooks. Phoenix no good that time either. And the Grizzlies leading by 3. To the paint. Here's Jackson, and the dunk by Jackson.
And the flush from Jackson Jr. Great wingspan, and at 6'11", he's got a little nasty in it.
Crowder, a screen on Bane. Over to the wing. The Suns have made 3 free throws so far. Haven't missed any.
And they had a lot of success a season ago as a team, hitting about 80% of their free throws.
Coming in as a second-round pick in 2012, Jay Crowder has earned his spot in the NBA. And has been part of some very big-time winning teams. He's gaining that reputation as a hard-nosed defender, and that's what he'll keep.
Here's Brooks. And no good. Trying to use the glass. Paul dishes to Booker. Here's Ayton. And a great assist by Booker as that one goes in.
DeAndre Ayton happy to shoot at that range. Nice stroke.
Morant outside. From deep. It's rebounded by Paul.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down. Try to get some easy ones. Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. The Grizzlies have gone just 2 of 8 shooting here in the second quarter. Morant passes to Bain. Back to Morant. For the 3. Drills it from outside. Morant's got 5.
And no question, Morant has the range. Now he's working on the consistency, but the shot looks good.
Paul with the 3. And Desmond Bane pulls it down. Bane's got his 4th rebound in this one. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Suns. There's 42 seconds left now here in the second. Booker outside. The dish now to Ayton. The kick out to Crowder. There's the triple. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. They lead by 4. Bane passes to Jackson. Deep 2 from Brooks. No good off the back of the rim. Now here's Bridges. Ayton. Stolen by Brooks. So that'll be it for the first half.
14. The Grizzlies 18.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close to the game it's been so far. You look at Jaren Jackson, what a contribution.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Up it forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. And it's Ayton in at the center position. That's who's out there for Phoenix. For Phoenix, they haven't yet missed a free throw. 5 for 5.
Man, Devin Booker is a true shooter. A walking bucket, always ready to let it fly.
And the proof is right there in the numbers, Greg. I mean, 2 seasons in a row, he's been top 10 in field goal attempts. So he knows how, when, and where to get that ball up.
Morant with the steal. And here we go, the Grizzlies on a fast break. Brooks misses. Morant against Paul. Booker with no one around. A miss that time would have put him up.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And it's Morant missing. The Suns trailing for the lead. And it's laid in by Paul. Paul's got his first basket.
So good with the handle is Chris Paul, putting the D on its heels.
Morant against Paul. Launches it. And it's Morant missing. The Suns have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. No good from Booker.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense, not really a factor.
The Suns shooting only 21% from the field so far. Paul passes to Crowder. Suns moving the ball around. Bridges, no one around him. And a miss there on the triple. For Memphis, they've gone 0 of 5 to the start of the second quarter. Extremely cold shooting coming out of the locker room. Booker the pass to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Booker more and more becoming a double threat, not just to score the ball, but starting to realize he can set up his teammates.
Morant against Paul. Morant the bounce pass. Payne for three. Out to Morant. 6 to shoot. Driving the lane. The Grizzlies with another miss.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Paul with the screen for Booker. Bangs home the trifecta. Booker's got the lead up to 4 now for Phoenix.
And this is the type of play where Devin Booker is going to gain a lot of confidence and might start getting aggressive.
Brooks with no one around. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Brooks. And it's Phoenix's ball. They're on a 10-2 run here. Booker, right side.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
It's hauled in by Adams. Adams has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Here's Morant. And he makes that one. Morant's got 7.
The contact can't trip Morant up. He just glides past it and into his shot.
Right side, Crowder. Kicks it out to Paul. Pass to Bridges. A 3-ball. Grizzlies with the rebound. Adams has got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Here's Morant. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks. Morant's got it all tied up now for Memphis.
And that speaks to Morant's fearlessness. Even amongst the trees, he is confident, looking to score with the ball.
Bridges for 3. Buries it from 3-point range. He has 6.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
Morant passes to Bain. 3-pointer. Jackson down low, defended by Crowder.
Oh, he has the size and can get up quickly. Ayton with the throwback.
No good from Booker. The Grizzlies trail by 3. Bain with it, now guarded by Booker, hits the 3-point bomb.
Ties it up with that one. You know, he's such a smart scorer. He doesn't force anything, lets the opportunities come to him.
The pass to Paul. Booker outside. It's rebounded by Memphis. Brooks has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And it's Morant missing. And here's Ayton. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. Right side Crowder over Jackson. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That's on Jaren Jackson.
Crowder not afraid at any time of getting contact.
And team-wide, they've been terrific from the line here. Just one of those nights when the confidence has spread from one player to the next.
Big trip to the line. He did not get all of them, but at least they hold the lead now.
On deep. No good on the last second attempt there. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one.
Ladies and gentlemen,
and a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his speed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
We've reached the 4th quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. So on the floor for Memphis, Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. The wingmen are Bain and Brooks. And it's Morant in at the point. Brooks with it. Chris Paul covering. Adams finds Brooks to take the lead. A 3-pointer is right on target. Brooks has got the first basket as we get going in the 4th for Memphis. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stance for Memphis?
I like their defense tonight, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
Well, something else that has stood out is their up-tempo offense. I mean, these guys have been on the track all game long. They're creating high percentage looks, getting out there on the fast break.
Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Three-pointer. And they'll get another chance.
It's been a struggle all night long from deep, but doesn't seem like he's lost his confidence. He's still letting them rip.
Ayton wide open. Phoenix no good that time either. The Grizzlies have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Lobs it up for Crowder. It's tipped. It's stolen by Adams. And oh, here we go. Brooks got it. The fast break chance. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. Brooks has got 5 points in the quarter.
He doesn't take a lot of time to make up his mind. Brooks always thinking ahead, and he's in position before the pass is made.
The putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Morant with it. Outside Jackson. From deep three-point range. And it's Morant missing.
Well, after an impressive first half, he's just not been able to get the room or get anything going here in the second.
A terrific defender, and Jackson, one of those guys with great timing when he goes for the shot block and not afraid to send a message as well.
Ayton kicks to Bridges. Takes the three. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. The Grizzlies have gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the fourth quarter for them.
And this is what dominating the glass looks like. He just cannot be contained.
Sort of reminding me of a little Ben Wallace action here from his years with the Pistons. He's been that much of a force rebounding the ball.
Here's Morant. Dishes it to Adams. It's over Crowder. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Well, love the aggressive play here from Adams. He gets the shot he wants, and now another opportunity to challenge himself at the free throw line.
And he can't hit the second. The Suns trail. And here is Bridges. Good chance here for Booker. Good, and Paul gets the assist. And that's 12 points for Devin Booker.
Man, I'll tell you what, the pressure is cranked up. Who better to call than this guy?
Left side Jackson. The fadeaway. Off the left rim and out. The Suns shooting 23% from the field. That's not going to get it done. Here's Paul. It's good, and they get the go-ahead bucket.
I just love how Chris Paul steps up and nails crucial baskets. A huge momentum-changing shot there.
Brooks outside. Back to Morant. Looking to get it going. Outside for Jackson. Booker pulls it in. Booker's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Three-pointer, Crowder. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
You got to relish these opportunities. The later on in your career you go, you know that these times are few and far between. Crowder with a chance here in the clutch to step to the line and get the job done.
And he cannot get the third one to drop. Going just 1 of 3.
Missed opportunity there. Should definitely be a 2-possession game right now.
Now here's Morant for 3.
You know, and after fighting to get back into it, that was the chance there to tie it up.
I'm not sure, but that could be a game-changing miss. He wanted that bad.
Payne for 3. It's tipped. And here we go. Paul heading to the hoop. It falls.
Chris Paul has drained plenty of huge shots in his career. Easy to see why he's so revered.
The 3 from Morant. Some solid D from Paul.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
Now Bridges. So the Suns win it. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end...
To the back courts, Grant. They're both very talented.
Yeah, B.A., you know I love great guard play. And, of course, each team has some serious skills at that position. So expect a fast pace of play, lots of threes. It should be one heck of a matchup.
So the opening lineup for the Timberwolves. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. And it's Prince in at the 3. Crowder, that's good.
Night after night, game after game, Chris Paul understands where to put the ball and when. Nicely done.
Pass to Prince. The ball's knocked loose and stolen by Paul. Here's Crowder, and Crowder with the jam.
Boy, I love the strong finish from Jay Crowder. He doesn't settle on the layup, demonstrates his impressive vertical.
Here's Prince. Outside for Russell. There's the 3. That one is off. And Phoenix will come the other way. Inside. Ooh, Gobert with a steal. And here we go. The Timberwolves on the run. Back to Prince. Pass to Towns. Crowder with a steal. And now the Suns fast break. Booker, the pass to Crowder. Over Towns. And it's Crowder missing. Minnesota's gone 0 for 2 from outside. Here's Prince. Nice D from Bridges.
Good idea trying to draw the foul. Very creative, to say the least.
Crowder outside. Bridges with it. The 3 is up. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Edwards against Paul. Edwards, the pass to Russell. Yep, that one's good.
Well, Anthony Edwards plays with joy, and you love to see him get his teammates involved. Pretty pass.
Outside Paul.
Right here, right here.
And Gobert with a block. They retain possession. And Ayton with the stuff. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Here's Edwards. Kept alive. Gobert. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
That's a case where Rudy Gobert is outworking the defense, keeping the play alive, and finishing strong.
Pass to Bridges. Towns against Paul. 6 on the shot clock. Bridges passes to Paul. Off target on the 15-footer.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
Towns with the ball. Shoots over Paul. Oh, can't tie it up as that one misses. Here's Bridges. Prince grabs the miss.
I'll tell you, everything went right in terms of execution. He just can't get it to go.
And stolen by Paul. Here's Booker. Over to the left wing. The three from Ayton. Phoenix no good that time either.
Hey, sometimes you miss even under the best of circumstances.
Free throw is good from Russell.
What we know about D'Angelo Russell is this guy is a dynamic, aggressive scorer. The key is he's got to extend his minutes playing under control. If he does that, lights out.
Now here's Edwards. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does. Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
And here's Crowder from the arc. Buries it from three. Crowder's got 7. All right, guys, a breakdown here of the hustle stats for Phoenix.
Yeah, they're just attacking on defense, getting those hands out and knocking the ball free. I really like their energy defensively.
The other thing they've done a great job of so far is getting offense off of their defense, forcing turnovers and quickly converting.
First one falls for him. Both shots good from the strike. Phoenix has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Outside Booker. Pass to Paul. Here's Crowder from deep. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Paul's got 3 assists now in this one.
Well, so quick off the pass. I mean, Crowder timing that shot perfectly, staying 1 step ahead of the defense.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. The rebound by Devin Booker. Phoenix has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. Paul passes to Crowder. And here's Ayton, defended by Gobert. It's 2-on-1. Ahead, here's Towns. Ooh, Paul with the block. Now here's Ayton. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. The Suns on top, up by 3. And back to the...
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns Youth Dance Team.
And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And taking a look at the Suns' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Defensively, their gambles are paying off, jumping passing lanes and pressuring ball handlers.
And a few of those led to quick scores at the other end. Really active first quarter for them.
On the court for the Timberwolves, second quarter underway. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. And it's Prince in at the small forward position. To the inside. To the paint. Here's Prince. And there's the rejection.
Such a strong defensive player. Bridges understands I've got size and quickness. The rejection, yes, sir.
5 to shoot. Here's Russell. It's hauled in by the Suns. Here's Booker, looking for his first basket, still in this one. Outside Paul. Pass to Booker. From deep three-point range. And there's the foul. It's on DeAndre Ayton. That's foul number 2 for him.
Did he think he could get away with that? It was a pretty obvious call.
Yeah, easy call for the officials. Sometimes I think you can reach over without making contact, but that was not one of those times.
Here's Prince. He's covered by Ayton. Back to Prince. Pass to Towns. Takes the 3. Knocks down the long J. Towns has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Here's a 3 from Paul. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Gobert's got his 4th rebound in this one. Throws it up high. Oh, what a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Crowder with it. He's picked up by Edwards. And Ayton with the stuff.
Well, you love Crowder's willingness to distribute the basketball. His vision allows him to set his teammates beautifully.
Outside Edwards. Doris, the last few years, we've seen teams put together rosters loaded with talent, but it hasn't always translated to rings.
I think what we've learned, Brian, is that just accumulating talent is not enough to win in this league. What you have to find is a team that fits together well in terms of the individual parts. There also has to be that elusive chemistry. You can't define it, hard to win without it. You've got to be careful if you give Crowder a little bit of comfort, because the guy starts to make a couple and then he's really dangerous.
The shot. Offensive rebound, Timberwolves. Gobert no good. The Suns have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Ball against Russell. Outside Booker.
2 minutes.
Bridges outside. Back to Booker. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Booker. And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
For Minnesota, they've gone 1 for 6 in the second quarter. Not great. Outside Russell. And he drives in. Second chance shot. Gobert. It's hauled in by the Suns. Ayton's got 5 rebounds in the game. For 3, Bridges. And he's now 1 for 4 after that one.
You've got to be aware and stay attached to Mikal Bridges beyond that arc. This guy dangerous as a shooter.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Here's Edwards. Outside for Russell. And he's going for the lob. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. The kick out to Paul. For 3. Rebound Minnesota. Gobert's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Towns with the ball. And it's Paul picking him up. Back to Towns. Crowder against Russell. Looking to win the drought. The kick out to Edwards. Knocked loose. Crowder with a steal. And now the Suns fast break. Back to Booker. 29 seconds left in the first half. Pass to Paul. 6 to shoot. Over Russell. For 3, Booker. Prince grabs the miss. Edwards against Booker. And Edwards slams it in.
Goodness, Anthony Edwards. Always on the attack. This guy is just so dynamic.
Crowder a screen on Edwards. There's the triple. That shot off. And so it's Phoenix closing out the quarter with a
14. Fans, get ready for the
And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. Jay Crowder with a strong contribution so far in this one.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Crowder and Ayton the bigs. And it's Bridges in at the 3. And that's the group for Monty Williams as we begin the second half. Outside Edwards. Down low. Here's Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
If he's that close to the cup, Rudy Gobert knows how to finish.
Outside Booker. Pass to Bridges. Here's Paul. Launches it. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Russell, that's good.
Well, you like to see D'Angelo Russell work his way to the inside. Proves he has some touch in the paint.
Bridges outside. Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Ayton, a screen on Towns. Here's Crowder, and Crowder with the jam.
And a solid pick to free him up for the dunk.
Boy, the timing there couldn't be any better.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
Back to Russell. And he's going for the oop here. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Unbelievable. That's the big cat. So fluid at the center position.
Pass to Paul. Back to Booker. Bridges outside. Stolen. And now the T-Wolves on the break. Here's Edwards. Out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball.
Well, when you're careless with the basketball, you can expect that to happen.
Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Paul passes to Booker. Paul, a screen on Edwards. Back to Paul. Pass to Ayton. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Paul's got 4 assists in the game.
This guy has got a dominant physical frame, incredible athleticism. Nice job by DeAndre Ayton inside.
Here's Prince. Fires the 3. The rebound by Devin Booker.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
For 3, Bridges. Hits the trifecta. Bridges has got 6.
What a wingspan on this young man. Able to get up and over defenders. Nice opportunity on the jump shot.
Here's Edwards. Uses the glass on the layup.
Well, as usual, this guy cooking on the offensive end. But right now, the other guys on his team have got to step forward.
Outside Paul. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. Bridges right side. Using his post moves to get the 2 points. Give him 8 points now.
Such a smart offensive player. Mikal Bridges assertive and focused when he gets this close.
Outside Edwards. Oh, rejected by Ayton. It's Bridges on the wing. Give him 8. That 3's off the mark. The Timberwolves have gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. Back to Russell. Beyond the arc. The offensive rebound.
Well, not sure who was responsible for the block out, but this guy got in there and dug out his points.
Booker with it. From deep. From beyond the arc, and then some. Booker's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Just tremendous range already. What a floor spacer Booker is at such a tender young age.
It's Edwards on the wing. Booker defending. And he lobs it up. Stole it away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Here's Bridges, and it's Bridges with the jam.
Well, you cannot let Mikal Bridges get into the paint because he's going to hammer it home when you do.
Outside Edwards. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. Suns. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And And a look now at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the fourth quarter. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. And it's Prince in at the 3. Up top, Booker, guarded by Edwards. The 3 from Ayton. It's not going to go for him. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. Pass to Prince. Towns with the ball. It's against Bridges. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Boy, you love his toughness. You can tell that this young guy cares. The game is important to Karl Anthony Towns.
Bridges outside. Now here's Crowder. Back to Bridges. Shot clock at 6. The Suns need to get off a shot for 3. Booker. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. Towns has got 4 rebounds now. Edwards can't hit. The Suns leading. Out to Bridges. Here's the 3. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Here's Towns. And there it is for him. Towns has gotten 4 this quarter.
Well, we know how capable and consistent Karl Anthony Towns can be when he gets this kind of inside position.
Pass to Crowder. Outside Booker. Back to Crowder. The 3. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Gobert's got 11 rebounds in the game. Bridges against Russell. Right side Edwards. To the middle. Here's Towns. Here's Gobert. Pass to Towns. Launches a 3. They shoot again. Another miss. Boy, they had their chance there. Couldn't get it to go. It's Booker on the wing. Here's Bridges. And a nice finish on the layup. Bridges has got 12 points in just the second half.
What a savvy pass by Devin Booker, making the smart choice, moving the basketball.
Russell to pass to Edwards. That shot's good. Russell making the play.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
Outside Paul. Outside Booker. Inside. Tipped. Ayton passes to Booker. Ayton. Tipped back in for 2. And the Suns lead by 12.
This guy, a relentless force on the glass. DeAndre Ayton going to work and getting the putback.
And there's the lob. And Edwards slams it in.
He put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh? And Booker puts up a deep 3. Here's Paul. It's blocked by Gobert.
Defensively, few players have had a bigger impact than Rudy Gobert. That combination of energy and length and commitment, so good defensively.
Nothing left to do but to watch the clock tick towards 0. Nice victory here for the Suns.
And it was dueling three-pointers all night. A battle they won.
Both teams had the same plan. Win the game on the perimeter. So fun to watch.
And what a huge performance it was for Mikal Bridges.
No doubt he came to play tonight. This guy has been aggressive and effective. Well, there's an aggressive mentality in play. Working close, find a way to score.
Bridges outside. Pass to Booker. Back to Bridges. Booker against Edwards. Lets the 3 fly. And they recover it. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Booker. And the Suns miss again.
No one around him. He makes the shot harder than it has to be.
Edwards can't hit.
Timberwolves foul. First personal foul. First team foul.
So the Suns win it. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's